Welcome everyone, my friends, to the Singularity. Let's get weird. I am Danny. It is the end of 2025, but that is okay. We are going to manifest 2026. We're going to do this metaphysically. Let's talk about it. Tesla said this. Remember, friends, if you understand energy, frequency, and vibration, you will understand the universe. Let's drop the dogma. Let's drop the programming. Let's drop everything you may have heard in your life, because we're manifesting 2026 right now. Remember, God is the void, peace, harmony, the divine, okay? Perfection. God is all experiences, okay? To experience himself or itself, God had to make a imperfect version of it. What is that? That is reality as you know it. Okay? You have to have an imperfect reflection. That way you could have duality and separation. You need two to have an experience. Okay? That's us here amongst the wild. Me knowing me, you knowing you, us being here together in an imperfect world. It's how it works, my friends. Okay, we're here to learn. This is the ever-changing experience. How do we create our 2026? Well, we have to stop suffering. Okay? How do we stop suffering? Okay? We need to change our mindset. We need to have a mindset of abundance. Suffering comes with scarcity. What is abundance? Abundance is calm, peace, relaxing, meaning everything is fine, my friends. Scarcity is not having enough. By the way, this is the feeling of having enough. What comes with this? Suffering, anxiety, stress. Do you live here? Well, you're creating this. Remember, we're all vibrational creatures resonating at a frequency because we are driving our energy to create our reality, my friends. So are you creating a reality of scarcity or living in this frequency, or are you living in abundance? My friend, the only thing that exists is the now. And if you want your desired reality in any given moment, the now, then look around. Look around you. Do you have enough? Just look around. You're probably saying, no, I want to have more money. I don't have enough for this. I don't have this. Or you see what the neighbors have and you want that. And how come they have all of this and I don't have this? This is a scarcity mindset. Ask yourself this, friends. Ask yourself this. How can you create more? How can you create abundance in a mindset of scarcity? Ask yourself that. Okay? So what you need to do is train your mind to look at reality the way it is and say, this is enough for me. I am abundant. You need to see things as abundant in the world before you can have it. The universe only gives you what you are already, okay? What you are. So if you are saying that you are broke, or you are not worthy of love, not worthy of love or anything else, then you will create this reality, because this is the frequency that you are resonating on. You need, what needs to happen, my friends, is you need to realize that we do live in an imperfect world, and that all of the things that unfold in your life, we create suffering in our own mind because we can't control the things happening. But life just happens. We will have our ups and we will have our downs, and we will have our ups and our downs. Okay? This is very crucial for you to understand this concept, because our attachments to the things unfolding in life is how we create a cage in our mind that keeps us in this frequency. Okay? Now, what we need to realize, and I'm going to just circle back again, is that whenever you feel calm, whenever you feel peace, whenever you feel relaxed, what signal is that giving to your mind? Okay? Because you could only manifest reality first through the mind. It's mind over matter, my friend. This material world is only that. It is material. So if you are trying to make matter from matter, that's why you have people that grind their lives away, or good people that never get out the funk, is because they're trying too hard in the material world to manifest from a lack and scarcity mindset. You have to get out there, my friends. Ponder this. Get out there. Look around. Okay? Just go out into the middle of town. What do you see? If you see a bunch of cars downtown, you may have a friend with you that says, "Man, there's just so many people down here. There's so many cars. This is just, I want to get out of here." You need to flip your mindset and say, "Wow, there is an abundance of cars here. There is an abundance of people. There is an abundance of this. There is an abundance of that." The universe is trying to give you abundance, but you are actively shutting it off with a scarcity mindset, my friend. Do you see this now? The world's happening, okay? It's unfolding. Our resistance to life is how we create the suffering in the present moment, okay? Because if you are manifesting in this moment a anxiety and stress over something that may happen in your life or a problem, then yes, you will experience that, because your mind subconsciously is creating it to be your reality. How many times do you hear people say, women are, there's not enough women, there's not enough men, there's not enough good people, there's not enough good of this, there's not enough. That's scarcity. Listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. it is only but a reflection of your mind, because you are emitting the frequency of scarcity. We need to flip that. This is how we're going to manifest 2026, my friends. We're just going to be calm. We're going to be peaceful. We're going to relax. And we're going to think about our desired reality every moment. Whenever something happens, whenever something arises in your life, whenever something just randomly pops up, we're allowed to feel, okay, emotional towards it. But you do not want to have an attachment to it in the future or the past, because it's just happening, okay? Right? So, no attachments. No attachments in 2026. Feel it though, because it is part of this imperfect world where we get to go through this life and feel. We get to feel these emotions, and once you awaken to this idea that we are here to actually evolve towards being perfect, evolve towards harmony, evolve back towards the divine, that means all of these things in our life are put there in order for us to grow. See it as an opportunity for you to become perfection again, my friends. It's all in the mindset. It's all in the perception, the perspective of the event itself. Are you giving it energy that is scarce? Or are you giving it energy that is of abundance? We have our whole life, right? Our whole life ahead of us. And are you living in the now? Or are you anchored down in the past? Are you anchored down in the future? Are you making yourself anchored down right now? Ask yourself that. Release it. Release it out into the universe. Just be. You have to just be. Okay? Once you learn to just be and realize that you are perfection, that everything is fine, it's just everything around you is always changing. Even maybe you yourself is changing. But the awareness behind it is perfection, my friends. Realize this. Step back. Step back a moment. And just look at every thought and decision you make. And realize that your mind is actively shooting an arrow into the future or into your reality as you see it, and manifesting it right in front of your face. It's but a reflection of the quality of your thoughts. All right? So let's unfold a 2026 worth talking about. Okay? Let's have fun. I think it's going to be the best year of our lives, my friends. Let's stay feeling thoughtful. And let's welcome in 2026 with a bang.